Hi, I'm Chef Tammy Brawley, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a delicious hummus. Now, there's lots of different hummuses out there. I don't know if you've ever had this one, but this is a carrot hummus. We're going to saute up the carrots, get them a little soft. Then we're going to add it with some spices to our food processor. Delicious little healthy alternative. You know, we have the holidays coming up. You might be having gatherings with your families. I think this is a great recipe to do with that. So I've got some olive oil here warming up in our pan. And I've got about 1.5 pounds of carrots. You know, I did happen to get the ones that are nice thin slivers, but on the bottom here we actually have some shredded carrots. You can either do whole ones, do them yourselves. It doesn't really matter which kind you use, as long as you have about 1.5 pounds. While the oil is warming, I'm going to explain the spices. We've got some cumin here, we've got some cayenne pepper and some coriander, and we're going to add that along with some, we're going to add the spices when we puree, and in the meantime we've got some bell pepper, some shallots, and some garlic, and that's going to go into with the carrots to get that nice and soft. So it's the solid ingredients over a nice pan of oil. Grab a spatula there. You're going to see the recipe calls for half of a red bell pepper. I didn't have a red bell pepper in the vegetable drawer, but I had a yellow one. No reason in the world why we can't substitute that. So we're going to add the shallots and the yellow bell pepper to the carrots and some whole garlic cloves. You know, nothing drives me crazier too than recipes that I see that say to chop things and then tell me to put it in the food processor. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to do that with garlic. I'm just going to throw the whole clove in there because I know the food processor is going to do most of the work for me. So we're just going to saute that up for about 10 to 15 minutes or so till the carrots get soft, and then we're going to come back and process it. All right, so our carrots and solid ingredients of the shallots and the garlic and the yellow bell pepper have sauteed for about 15-20 minutes or so, give or take. What we're going to now is we're going to actually move it to a bowl, and then I'm going to move towards the food processor. I'm going to do myself a favor here and try to lift it. All right, we're going to come back over to our food processor here. Everything right into the food processor, to which I'm then going to add my spices of the coriander, cumin, cayenne pepper, and then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of tahini, which is a sesame paste. Sometimes it gets a little hard to come out of the jar, but we should be okay. Tahini does settle when you buy it in the jar and you get the liquid on top, and it's perfectly fine to use that liquid in the recipe. Don't feel like you have to go completely solid to the bottom. I do like to stir it up just a little, but if I can just get that to let go. 1 more tablespoon. All right, then we're going to add just a little bit of salt and about a teaspoon or so of lemon juice. I'm just going to squeeze that right in there, keeping an eye, make sure I don't get any seeds in that. All right, now we're going to process that up, and then we're going to serve it with some pita chips. So you want to stop during the process and scrape down the sides of a bowl. Oh, this looks delicious. Mmm. All right. Delicious carrot hummus. Now, you wouldn't want to serve it hot like this. You do want to let this cool. It's very important. So you would either want to rest at room temperature and then put it in the refrigerator for a little while. I would not want to serve it right away because it would be too hot. But you just put it into a serving bowl. I love this recipe for the flavor that it picks up from sauteing the carrots and the solid ingredients. It would also be delicious if you decided to roast the carrots in the oven. That would be perfectly fine as well. All right. Nice healthy alternative to a dip for your family gatherings this holiday season. Carrots are very healthy for you. And there you have it, carrot hummus. I'm Chef Tammy Brawley from the Green Kitchen. Join us next time on Heart of the Home.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafb.com/recipes, as well as on Chef Tammy Brawley's website at greenkitchenrichmond.com.